How boring is it when the only thing you teach the kids is mathematics, English, science, and other non-interesting activities that doesn't make the kids look forward to spending an holiday with you? You may ask, what other activities can I do with my kids that would make them come to me all the time, that will make them my best friend, that will make them always wanting to spend time with me? I know you want to know. Hi, welcome to the Female Speak Up channel. My name is Aminat. Today, I'll be sharing with you different activities, exciting activities that you can do with your daughters. Oh no, not only your daughters, that you can do with your little ones, your children, just so you become their best friends, just so they could look forward to spending time with you. I'm not talking about all those boring mathematics, English, science that you want to be teaching them all the time. No, we want more from you. We want to play with you. I know it can be so tiring, especially as mothers, when you have so many things on your hand, when the house chores are there for you to complete, when you have business that you need to attend to. It can be so demanding. But then, what can you do? How can you spend time with your children? Remember, no matter what you choose to do, no matter the type of career you have, no matter the type of business you have, your children should come first. They need you. They want you. They want to spend time with you. It is not left for you to define what is more important to you, to create time for them and do amazing activities that will leave lasting memories in them, because these kids go so fast. It's just a matter of time you will realize that you can't tell them to sit down in a place. It's a matter of time they will grow up and there are things you can't do with them any longer, which is why you need to take this moment to spend time with your kids. Part of what you can do with your kids, just to make them talk, just to be curious as to what is going on in their minds, is to watch movies together. That sounds funny, right? No, I'm not talking about adult movies. I'm not talking about all those ones that has parental control. I'm talking about their whole movie, the one that is specifically for their age. That's the type of movie that I'm talking about. Their cartoons. Watch cartoons with them, sit down with them and pretend as if you are dumb. I know you are not dumb, you are very smart. After all, you are the mother. So watch movie with them, interesting movie, and be curious. While you are watching, ask them questions, pretend as if you don't understand the movie. Ask questions about a character. Ask them what is supposed to happen in the movie, or what a particular person is supposed to do in the movie. This way, you are getting them to talk more to you. At the same time, you are trying to, create a kind of connections with them, which is very important. Emotional connection. That is what you are trying to do. Gone are those days when in primary school we used to tell jokes like, I am something. When I climb up, I climb down. When I do this, like, what am I? I'm not sure if those jokes still exist, but if they are not, I think you need to learn about jokes. There are many jokes online. Read up about jokes. Tell your kids jokes. Ask them to tell you jokes. Ask them to ask questions. Create a storytelling time that is different from reading books. Create a story on your head and share with them. At the same time, you can also tell them to share stories with you. That way, you are trying to build a kind of connection, make them smile with your jokes, say funny things so they could look forward to that kind of jokes next time. I know you can do that. You're not dumb, you're a smart mother. You know what these kids want, and you just need to prioritize that. Another thing you can do as a mom with your kids is to cook together. I'm not talking about the normal cooking that you are doing every day. I'm talking about learning new recipe online, trying something new, going to malls and picking up recipe books and tell them, can we try this? Try and be creative. Let's do something together. And when we're ready to cook, don't be the one that is bringing all the ideas. Tell your kids to pick the the ingredients, what you need to cook. Tell them to pick it from the mall. Ask them for ideas. Tell them what would they like to cook, what would they like to learn in the kitchen, including your sons, including your daughters. Ask them to bring cooking utensils. Let everybody get engaged in the kitchen. Spend time together, because that way you are not just cooking, you are spending time with them, you are bonding with them. You are trying to make them feel valued. You are trying to let them know that they are a valuable member of the family, and the time you spend together is leaving lasting memories on their head. They will remember that day when they cook together with mommy. They will remember that day when they try a new recipe. They will talk about it for days. Believe me, I know you can do that. You also want to try something. It's good for you as well. Take some time to do new things with your kids, with your family. What else can you do? This one is really very, very interesting. I do this a lot. I like to take a walk with my kids. Like, at times I have so many things on my head. I know the only way for me to calm myself down and face that important task is to go for a walk. So, and it's not really interesting when you go for a walk alone. You just try to imagine all those things you were trying to leave behind at home. But when you have your kids or you have someone going with you, your attention is kind of divided. So that is another opportunity for you to spend time with your kid. Go for a walk, have some running together, do some games on the road, do some tagging. Make sure you are in a safe environment where cars are not too much, because you need to also consider the safety of the kids. But going for a walk is going to help not just you, it's going to also help the kids, because you can also provide them that opportunity to talk about the nature, to talk about what they like most. They might see animals, they might see flowers, they might see high buildings, tall buildings, and they will be much interested to know how those come about. So that might give you an opportunity to explain things to them. So go for a walk, discuss what happened in school, discuss what happened among their friends. But when you try to play dumb, most times that is when you get a truth from them. That is when they tell you what is going on in their minds, because they see you as you don't know anything, and in the course of discussing with them, they start telling you everything that you have been wanting to know. You might ask again. The activities are so much. You don't have to do everything at a time. You can do once in a week, you can do twice in a week. Make sure there's something you do at least on a weekend, just to take some time away from your routine activities. So don't let the only time you spend with the kids is only when you go to a restaurant or when you go to shopping mall. It shouldn't be like that. Children likes having fun. Children likes having fun, and you need to make the environment fun for them. You need to also make yourself funny. What else can you do? This is basically for moms with teenagers. You can do a workout challenge. How? This is interesting. Imagine you having a child that is struggling with obesity. You don't have to tell a child that she's too big, or she's fat, or she's not looking good. You don't have to tell them straight. That might be affecting their self-esteem. They won't have that confidence in themselves. They'll be seeing themselves as ugly. So instead of you doing that, you can create a workout challenge whereby you are going to also participate. Create a skipping challenge. Get a skipping rope for your daughter. Get a skipping rope for your son. Get a skipping rope for yourself. You can imagine how fun it will be if you as a mom is skipping. They'll be laughing. Imagine if you don't know how to skip. Oh my God. They are going to find that so funny. Which is why you need to try and create something interesting. So workout challenge is something you can say, let's see who can skip up to 50 today. You can do that if you are capable. You can do a dancing challenge. It's also a kind of working out at home. You can do swimming challenge. That is only for those with swimming skill. Please don't try that if you don't know how to swim. You can do swimming challenge. You can do running challenge. You can even do reading challenge. If you think your children likes reading, maybe a particular novel, pick interest in that kind of book as well, and see who finishes a novel first, and then everybody can come together and narrate what they have read. Visit the library together, pick a nice book, and set a target date for everyone to complete the book and come and talk about it. That's your own book club at all. Interesting, right? Apart from connecting with your kids emotionally, physically, mentally, you also need to connect with them spiritually. Pray together. When you pray together, one of the things I do when I pray together with my kids, apart from the fact that I lead the prayer if I'm just alone with them, when we finish praying, I ask my little daughter to ask for what she thinks the whole family needs. And that time, she starts asking for many things. She starts asking for food, toys. She starts asking for things for me, especially things that I have mentioned to her ears before. She starts asking God for those things. So I connect with them, we pray together. I use the opportunity to also teach them how to pray. I tell them to appreciate God first before asking for anything. So that way I'm also connecting with them spiritually. And that is what I think you can do as well. You can also make a gratitude list. Come together and tell them, what are you grateful for today? Why are you happy today? What do you think is making you happy? What is the best thing that has happened to you? Teach them forgiveness. It can start by asking them what can be the most painful thing anyone can do to them, and teaching them the spirit of forgiveness and letting go. That way you are connecting with them spiritually. You can also engage with your kids in terms of social activities. How do you do that? Let's say you are planning a party for the family, for example. Let them give you an idea of what type of food they think you can prepare. Ask them questions around who you should invite. It's not necessarily mean you are going to do exactly what they say, but that way you're also making them feel as part of the family. You are making them count. You are letting them know that their ideas are valuable. Of course, if what they are saying is not making sense, usually some of the things they will say might not make sense, but you don't have to let them know that what you're saying doesn't make sense. If you are changing anything for what they have suggested, give them reasons, explain to them why their ideas can work. But you are connecting with them socially because you are making them feel like this is a party that all of us as a family, we are organizing. So let them come up with the menu, let them come up with ideas of games that you can do for the family party. Those are little things that you can do to spend time with your kid. I hope you have learned from this video. If you have done so, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notifications so you would know when we release the next video, and please click the like button and share this video with your loved ones. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.